Hello there, everybody. I am back. It's me, Firedust. I am, well, like I mentioned in my last video about the floating islands that you can see behind me and circles down there on the ground. I am going to be making a video on how to build a castle. I grabbed some just normal bricks here for the palette of this castle. So, yeah, I guess let's get to it. Alright, so I'm going to be building the castle over here. I like to make my castles sort of a circular shape. Or the castle is square, but the towers in the castle are circles. So if you haven't watched the last video, I go into way too much detail about how to make circles. And yeah, you can watch that one if you want to. But really, a castle, it is, the way I think of it, at least, is a square shape with 4 walls, obviously, because it's square. A tower at each corner, and then another tower in the middle. So that is, yeah, very basic, very little castle. Not really, though. So, to decide how big you're going to want to make your castle, I usually base it off of one of two things. Either how thick I want the outer wall to be, or the size of the inner tower. So those are the two things that I usually go off of, because they're fairly easy to use to figure out how big you want the castle to be. If you try and make the walls first, and then you make that inner tower, the walls the inner tower might accidentally brush against the walls or get too close to it, which doesn't look very good. If you try and make the inner tower first, so you have to build the inner tower first. But if you don't know how big you want the inner tower to be, you're going to need to look to the walls. So if that's kind of confusing, but I'm hoping I will make it make more sense. So if you want your walls to be 1 block thick, that means your outer turrets are probably going to be, at their very smallest, this size, this 5x5 with the 3 in the wall. That looks sort of like a key. I'd like to make it so my my outer towers are slightly smaller than my inner tower. So I will then make like my inner tower maybe this size. That fits right there perfectly. This is a 7x7, and because I knew how big the outer wall was, I was able to tell how big this inner circle was going to be. And using that, I can leave like enough space in here that you can walk around comfortably. If you want your walls to be thicker, you can then just you make bigger outer towers, and then that makes the inner tower. You can then make the inner tower bigger. So I'm just doing like just a basic square here. You, if you want to, you could make it really any shape. So it's a square sort of shape. You could make it a diagonal square sort of shape. If you make this shape a bit bigger, you can make it a octagon or hexagon style shape, depending on how many walls you put in. So now it looks like sort of a circle, but that also looks like an octagon. If you were to make that bigger, that would look like an octagon. So now that I've just rambled on about all of the little things, I'll make a castle. I'll probably like time lapse it, and then I'll go through like afterwards and show you what I did and then at the end I'll show you some decoration tips. So I'm going to start with that same size circle over there, but I didn't get those walls quite right, so I'll just leave that over there. Actually, you know what? No, I'll go one bigger. Alright, so I forgot to mention this earlier, but when you're building... Oh, let me fix that. When you're building something of this size, you want to, again, you want to lay out the framework first. So now I know, like, that's where the walls are going to be, that's where the towers are going to be, and then from here I can go and be like, alright, I'm thinking, you know, I want the gate to be this way, so I'll leave a 3-5 block opening in the gate, in the wall for the gate to be. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then like you can put like a portcullis here or something. And then you can go like, well, if the gate's over there, we're gonna put the doors to this tower right here, and then that way you don't just walk straight into that tower. Like you have to walk around first, and maybe you'll go into one of these other towers or something. But yeah, once you have this basic plan down, you then build up from there. I'm probably not going to do much with the interior of this castle. I'm just going to just build the outer walls. Alright, so once you've done that, so this is obviously very short for a castle. I don't want this video to take forever, so I'm not gonna fully finish it. So I like the look of these outer towers being 1 block taller than the walls, and then the inner tower being taller than all of the outer towers. So I'm gonna go back in, put that extra layer on each of those towers, and I'll get back. Alright, so that already looks better. I'm going to throw up a wall here, so this would be like where the gate would be, and then to do that, for the gate, usually you would use iron bars, so it looks sort of like a portcullis. And then, now it's going to look a little weird because they're up like that. So the way that they attach up there. So if you want to, you can, if you grab these stairs, or the stairs of the type that you're building with. So iron bars don't attach to semi-solid blocks. So if you put the stairs like this, from below they look like normal blocks, but the iron bars don't actually attach. So you can get the look of your like portcullis being drawn up and like going. So this castle's a little short for it to work, but if you had like another opening up there or something, you could make it look like there's a spot for the portcullis to draw up into, like up there. And the way you make this this gate, this portcullis look, can affect what your castle looks like. So if you have these slabs there, if you have it like only, so this cast is a little short, so you don't get the same sort of atmosphere. But if you have it here, you know what? I'm gonna make another castle gate over here, and then I'll show you what I'm trying to say. Alright, so say you have your portcullis. If you have it like just way up there, your gate looks like nice, open, inviting. If you have it most of the way closed, so like just barely wide enough, like just barely tall enough for a person to come in, it sort of makes your castle look like yeah, we're letting people in, but here, just first off, doing that, making it an arc shape, makes it look better. It's like your castle's mostly closed, you're ready for danger. You could close the portcullis at any moment. And then of course you can just straight up have it closed. Yeah, you're not letting anybody in. And if you really like the arched look, you can do that. Can't do it down here though, because the iron bars won't connect, and so you get a skinny bar like that, which isn't really what you want. But yeah, over here for our short castle. So just a couple of aspects of the castle for the walls, or for these corner towers. and for the walls. Actually, you know what? For the top of every tower and wall, make you can make like battlements or crenellations, whatever you want to call them. So you know what? I'm not going to use the slabs there. If you have blocks like this, you can alternate in the bricks, and it gives like the quote-unquote defenders of your castle like something to, like, it gives it a more castle-y feel. So that's one way to do it, with the slabs alternating with full blocks. You can also, if you grab stairs, I sort of did it there. Here, I'm going to raise this up a bit. Get rid of these. If you grab stairs, you can have a slightly different sort of look. Or if you alternate the forward-facing and backward-facing stairs, assuming the number of stairs you have line up and you don't end up with something like this, that's another sort of crenellation type. So I think in order to do that, you need a wall that is, you know, whatever length I put here, not that. So let's see, we've got one. Nope, can't break blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you have an odd number, that looks better, because you don't end up with that that shape. So I'll put it over here, and so it's usually best if you have one stair like go right up against the wall, and then it looks like, yeah, just shapes it out a little bit. And then it ends up looking, you know, like that. And then I guess you can also put in full blocks with slabs like there. I said I wasn't going to make those towers the same size as this one, and then I did anyway. Oops. So if you put the slabs, if you layer the slabs and like knock holes into the wall, it gives that same sort of feel. So here, I'll do it on a wall so it's a little easier to see. So you'll notice I left these gaps in the walls. That would be for, not the right button. You could put, I really need to figure out how to use a keyboard someday. You can put like a little walkway here, and then have like, I don't know, a door in here and a ladder going up. Like I guess you don't really need a door, but you can just have a ladder going up, and then like you can stand up here and shoot at people with bows and arrows. And again, because I used the I guess this one works better with this style works better than the staircase with the even number. And then, yeah, once you've made these outer layers, you can then put like floors into the towers, throw in like paths down there. You can, if you grab like, you can alternate in other types of bricks. So you can grab all these other types of bricks and like throw in some cracked or some mossy, And if you go around and throw that all in there, it adds alternation to the build, makes it look a little more worn down, gives it a sense of age, that sort of stuff. Now, if you want to, you can grab like walls or something and make a that's floating because of the style I use there. If I go over here and do it, you can make a little like roof for the tower. You most likely would want to do this on the taller tower. So you can build a little roof like that, or make it bigger or whatever, and then it just, again, it adds to the style of the castle, the feel. Alright, but yeah, that is all I've got for today. I'm hoping this will be a shorter video than the last one. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, feel free to like, to subscribe, that sort of stuff. Now, other YouTubers, they like to tell you, like, smash that subscribe button, but nobody wants to do that. Everybody hits the subscribe button. I'm sure the subscribe button is tired of being punched. Just, you know, give it a gentle tap. Gentle tap. We're all about being kind here. We don't want to hurt things.